Good morning, guys. For those of you who live up in the Worcester area, go to Greasy's Garage. They can fix anything you got. Car, truck, Mini Cooper, don't matter. Just give Pete a holler, Greasy's Garage. And they always carry Bear's products. And as Pete says, Bear is a genius. His products are incredible. And if you want to learn more about Bear's products, call David at 615-854-3057. He'll answer all your questions about the hair products, car products, and he's a super guy. And remember, you get 10% off for being from the channel. And for those of you who want a cool t-shirt, sweatshirt, mega blanket, go to libtardtees.com. Okay, let's go ahead and dig into some of the news here. So Missouri bans all federal gun control laws in a 23-10 vote. A lot of states that are controlled by the Republicans are really beginning to come through. They're really changing things a lot. And then CIA's heart attack gun revealed in 1975. It says CIA revealed a battery, because I'm bringing this up because of Andrew Breitbart. A lot of people, he had heart trouble as it was. And so for someone who already has heart trouble, I mean, anything extra would really put them over the edge. So CIA revealed a battery-operated gun in 1975, which fired a dart of shellfish toxin and frozen water. Once inside the body, it can trigger a heart attack and leaves just a small red mark on the point of entry, while being undetectable in a post-mortem. The weapon allowed the CIA to carry out assassinations that could never be traced. Think about that one. These are some nasty, nasty people. And then this here. Bill Gates' plan to dim the sun is called off for now. That's because he was getting so much pushback. I mean, what a nut job. Why would you want to these people, there's no end to the experimentation that they want to do on this earth and on us. There is no end. I mean, they look at us like a bunch of guinea pigs. They look at this earth as a big guinea pig. It's like, yeah, let's do this, let's do that. They're just nut jobs. And then Jen Psaki dodges questions about marijuana use, Kamala Harris, and the firings that took place. Well, of course, because she smoked. And my guess is she was probably a pretty heavy smoker. And anyway, yeah, I mean, it's just, of course she's not going to answer the questions. There's no way she's going to answer the questions. I mean, these people, they're transparently dishonest. That's what they are. That's the transparency here. And then CNN analyst urges Biden administration to tie vaccinations to Americans' freedoms. And you're saying, what? And there's another lady that was being interviewed by CNN, I believe. And she said, if with all these people opening up, then where's the carrot to get them to be jabbed? What do we use? If everything's already opened up, then what's the point? And they're just, and so they're just like, well, that's not, we can't have that. We got to have that carrot out there. Jiminy Christmas. And I know lots of people that are getting jabbed voluntarily. They're all for it. Anyway. And the New York prosecutors subpoena the personal bank records of Trump Organization. And, and they knew this was going to happen. Now, I don't know what it is that's going to make President Trump tell the military to move in. I have no idea. The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. And then China's state propaganda group boasts control over Western think tanks, election integrity groups, and even Joe Biden's national security team. They own and control most of the Democrats, if not all of them. And they certainly own and control Joe Biden and his family, not to mention a whole host of other people. I mean, my goodness, they do control, absolutely. And then let's see here. And then there's a lot of angst about big pharma these days. A lot of angst, and a lot of people talking about the depopulation and everything, and they're like, you know, yeah, there's a lot of people very concerned. And then you know, and the use of human fetus cells is certainly one of them. I mean, a lot of people, they don't want fetus cells inside of them. Don't blame them. And then moving on to NBC's Lester Holt apparently thinks you're too ignorant to hear unfiltered information evaluated. These people are really arrogant, and they're not very bright. Arrogant people, for the most part, tend not to be too bright. There's a few that are actually pretty smart, but for the most part, they're not. And these people, they are not smart, and they're just prostitutes. That's all they are. They're puppets, you know. And we've known that for a long time. I mean, they just get on there. In fact, it was one of the, I can't think of his name right now. He retired a few years ago, and then like within a year, he thought he was going to be a major YouTube star, and he flubbed, and so he goes back to TV. Anyway, he admitted, he goes, yeah, for like, it was like 97%, 98% of all people on TV. He said, yeah, we're told what to say, when to say, how to say. He says, for the first time, I'm saying actually what I want. But he wasn't making any money at it, so he went back to TV and he got told what to say. And then the court throws out global warming suit by New York City against big oil companies. You know, you actually have some courts that are not really corrupt. Thank goodness. Let's see here how much time. I got plenty of time. Rand Paul humiliates Fauci again over the diapers. And Fauci, in fact, is even admitting to this stuff that maybe it's not safe for children. You know, we need to maybe make more tests and stuff. The New York Post cites him as saying the reason is traditionally when you have a situation like a new V, you want to make sure, because children as well as pregnant women are vulnerable. So before you put it into the children, you're going to want to make sure you have a degree of efficacy and safety that is established in an adult population, particularly an adult normal population. So is he backtracking? It certainly sounds that way. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see here. Florida students warned they will be re-educated if caught not wearing the diapers. Really? And DeSantis has called off all of the mask wearing. But you have education. They are four square. They're being told what to do, and they're gonna hang in there. That's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. I'd find a new school to go to. And then Biden enlists entrusted messengers like Planned Parenthood to help persuade Americans to get jabbed. And why is it that they have to enlist so many people? Are there not enough people volunteering? I mean, I know a lot of people who volunteer, but man, they want 100%. And then Trump blasts Biden's proposed tax hike, calls it a classic globalist betrayal. Absolutely. Their idea is to break us. They want us broke, period. And then judge rules in favor of Catholic professor who refused to refer to a male student as a female. And good. You know, we actually have some honest judges. And it says Dr. Nicholas Merriweather has taught courses in philosophy, religion, ethics, and history of Christian thought at Shawnee State University in Ohio for 25 years. And as they say here, liberal academia and the activists, LGBT activists, were stunned by the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals decision. And it says a U.S. Court of Appeals ruled in favor of a Catholic philosophy professor after the university where he teaches punished him for resisting a male student's demand to be referred to as a woman, insisting that he be addressed with feminine titles and pronouns. And the Sixth Circuit ruled Friday that Shawnee State University had violated Dr. Nicholas Merriweather's First Amendment rights. Merriweather has taught courses in philosophy, religion, ethics, and the history of Christian thought at the university for 25 years. You know, last night, Brenda and I, we watched some old movie, and Jack Reed, that series. And he ended up nailing, in this case, a number of judges. And one of the judges that he had known from before, she turned and flipped and went to testify then against all of them. And then the show ended. But, you know, you have to ask yourself, a lot of these judges in these state Supreme Courts, how many of them have been approached and said, look, we understand why you're so corrupt. We understand why you're compromised. And, you know, and if you don't change, I don't know. I'm just saying, a lot of things, we're starting to see a lot of changes here among some of these judges. Anyway, that's all for now. God bless y'all. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.